Hey everybody, welcome to Ren Space. I'm Ren, and this is my first video. Previously, I've uploaded videos on facts and gameplays and even time lapses. This channel was all over the place. Now, I came to the conclusion that I should probably make stuff I am personally interested in. So now I shall upload videos on unsolved murders and other sinister stuff, maybe stuff of UFOs as well. I also have a blog related to UFOs named The Giddy Haunt. If you're interested, the link is in the description. So the topic of today is the case of Elisa Lam. Now I've been following this story for a couple of years, and I find it very interesting since it's surrounded with so many mysteries, especially the hotel with its dark history of serial killers and people jumping off windows and haunting reports. This case takes a more sinister shape. Elisa Lam was born on 30th April 1991 and was 21 at the time of her disappearance and tragic death. She was the daughter of immigrants from Hong Kong who opened a restaurant in Burnaby just outside Vancouver, Canada, and was a student of the University of British Columbia. To this day, nobody knows how exactly Elisa Lam died. But the infamous chilling hotel surveillance video that captured the bizarre final moments before her disappearance, let alone the other details that have emerged since, have only brought more questions than answers. Her death was ruled out as an accidental drowning, but what really happened was and is still a mystery. On Jan 26, 2013, Elisa Lam arrived in LA. She had just come by Amtrak train from San Diego and was headed to Santa Cruz as part of a solo trip around the West Coast. The trip was supposed to be a getaway from her studies at the University of British Columbia in Vancouver. Her family had been against the idea of her traveling by herself due to her bipolar disorder and the fact that she was under medications. Elisa was determined to go alone. Since her parents were constantly worried, Elisa made sure to check in with her parents every day of her trip to let them know that she was safe. But something changed on the 31st of Jan, as her parents did not hear from her. It was also the day that she was scheduled to check out of the LA hotel, the Cecil. The Los Angeles Police Department were contacted. The police searched the premises of the Cecil, including every room, but couldn't find her. Things took a sinister turn when police released surveillance footage from the cameras of the hotel on their website. It sparked a huge social media attention as the video went viral. The hotel video showed Elisa Lam in one of its elevators on the date of her disappearance, acting weird, almost disturbing to look at. In the pixelated footage, Lam can be seen stepping into the elevator and pushing all the floor buttons. She steps in and out of the elevator, poking her head out sideways towards the hotel's hallways in between. She perks out of the elevator another few times before stepping out of the elevator entirely. The last minute of the video shows Lam standing by the left side of the door, moving her hands in random gestures. Nobody else was captured in the video except Lam. On Feb 19, 2 weeks after the video was published by authorities, maintenance worker Santiago Lopez found Elisa Lam's dead body floating in one of the hotel water tanks. Lopez made the discovery after responding to complaints from the hotel patrons about low water pressure and a weird taste coming from the tap water. According to a statement by the chief of the Los Angeles Fire Department, the tank in which Lam's body was found had to be drained completely and then cut open from the side to remove her 5'4" frame. Nobody knows how Lam's corpse, floating lifelessly next to the same clothes she wore in the surveillance video, ended up in the hotel's water tank. One person did see Lam soon before her death, and a nearby shop, eerily named the Last Bookstore, owner Katie Offen was among the last to see Elisa Lam alive. Often remembered the college student buying books and music for a family back in Vancouver. When the autopsy reports for Lam's case came out, it only served to ignite more questions. The toxicology report confirmed that Lam had consumed a number of medical drugs, likely to be medications for a bipolar disorder, but there were no indications of alcohol or any other illegal substance in the system. Santiago Lopez, who was the first to find Lam's body, described in detail how much effort he had to exert just to find her body. Lopez said that he took the elevator to the 15th floor of the hotel before walking up the stairs to the roof. Then he had to first turn off the rooftop alarm and climb up on the platform, where the hotel's 4 water tanks were located. Finally, he had to climb another ladder to get to the top of the main tank. Only after all that he did, he noticed something unusual. The lid of one of the tanks was open, and as he looked in, he found a body of an Asian woman, face up, floating on the water with her clothes beside her. There was a lawsuit filed against the hotel. The Los Angeles Superior Court Judge Howard Ham ruled the death of Elisa Lam was unforeseeable because it had happened in an area the guests weren't allowed to access, so the lawsuit was diminished. The bizarre death of Elisa Lam remains unsolved, and the obsession surrounding the mystery has remained in the public consciousness ever since. I personally think that the case of Lam remains a mystery due to the negligence, and that she was probably murdered by someone, and that someone is still out there, and I guess we shall never know. Elisa's social media activity remains open to be viewed to this day. At the end, it's just sad and unfortunate that our loved ones are left with unanswered questions for life. So this brings us to the end of the episode. Hope you guys liked it. If you did, please like and subscribe for more. Until next time, stay safe and peace.